Go ahead and start streaming. Yeah, I have no idea how many. How many people did you guys lose?
I
There
mean, how
was.
many original did we have? Was it 5
I don't remember.
NPCs? It was either 5 or
Mm.
4. Then we got the 2 hippos as NPCs, so it's either 6 or 7.
It
And then
was.
I
plus
think it's
Basidian, so
6.
7 or 8.
Because there's the half orc, the crocodile,
Mm-hmm.
The bug,
the insect,
Yep.
the owlet,
owl.
yeah, and
And
then the 2
then
hippos.
Myron and Wookflu.
Yeah,
So 6.
Myron, Wookflu, and Basidian. So 7 total, and
Yep.
only 1 survived because we needed him to survive, or we wouldn't have
Yeah.
survived.
I still do, I have no, like, my brother and I were talking about that. He was like, "Man, I think you went and took them all out." I was like, "I really didn't try to. It's just how it all went down." So it was
I
good for you
mean,
guys. Better
you
than
didn't.
you.
I mean, we used them as meat shields, and they served their purpose.
Well, I wasn't trying to like kill off any of the retainers or kill off anything really. It was just I had to play it to how it was. Like, okay, they know that you guys can mess with them, so
Mm.
and like distance is a big thing with you guys. So that's what they started doing, just taking you guys away from one another. And it just happened that a lot of the retainers failed their save for when you guys fell into that sand. Fell,
Yep.
Oh,
quote
I
unquote.
forgot about that.
So the insect was like stuck in that for most of that time. And then Wook flew, got pulled too far out, and Myron got pulled. I think he just got like beat the shit out of.
Well, he got mind controlled,
Yeah.
and then we had to
That was
pop him
actually
because we were all in the ship and he was still outside.
Yep.
that was a Basidian choice. Don't
Yeah,
fuck with
yeah, too,
Basidian.
because he was afraid that Three Eyes was going to try to mind control him. So
Well,
he's going to
that
be like,
and
nope.
if he'd had to put the bubble around the ship either way. So it was wait for a potential ally enemy who's being controlled to get here so they don't die, or just do it now and cut the loss.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And not risk 3 extra turns going by before we're able to get in the ship and get the hell out.
Yeah, it was a stressful time for sure. Alright. So, what did you guys do when you guys separated from the party? A little bit of stuff happened.
We went walking into the one district. The 2 trolls were following us. We went with them back to Brakar, who cut himself open, showed us visions. We said, okay,
Mhm.
peace. We went to go see the elves. The one troll, Jacko, followed us, but then waited outside because the sign said no elves. We went inside. They were doing illusion bullshit. They told us to go downstairs. We went. They tried to intimidate us. Then everything blew up. Imrion showed them that he could Starry Step, and then I tossed him some of our extra, what's it called,
Bubble.
breathing bubbles, because apparently there's smoke in the building because shit's on fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there were 3 of those infantry guys that stayed down there with you. One more than you guys had, like, in total, because it's just a pair of you.
Yeah.
So, because, like, shit's caught on fire, eventually smoke's going to make its way down here. They're like, you know what, fuck it, we're going to go, and we're going to see what's going on. So,
And
you
we followed.
guys start going upstairs, and the building is truly made out of stone, but there's still pieces of like furniture that are all caught on fire, like part of the bar, one of the bigger tables in the corner. And it looks like almost everyone is outside and you hear them fighting. It looks like they are in a tussle off to the corner of the building. So,
Like inside or outside?
outside.
Okay.
Is there any like
Sweet.
broken windows?
See, broken windows. There are a few windows in this place. It looks like a couple of them are shuttered, a couple of them are like legit windows. And do you choose to look out that way?
Yeah,
Sure,
get a
I will.
peek, see what's going on.
Alright, you start to peek out and you see that it is a handful of Drow who have gotten into a big fight with the astral elves. Now, you don't see Jacko or anyone from this window, but you hear the captain, Captain Heartmoon, yelling out orders, and you see like these bolts of light start getting fired into this like fight.
I guess I'll nod to Ironstar and we're heading out. Unless he
Alrighty.
says no.
Yeah, might as well help him out. We came here seeking help. Might as well offer something. Get it.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
You guys start heading towards the front door where you guys had just entered into the building. And as soon as you open the door, you see off to your left, there is Jacko, there is that, I think only Imrion saw it, but now it switched over into its true form, which is this.
Yeah, I think I failed an Arcana check to know what that is.
Right.
Cloakman.
Yeah.
And to your right, you see sneaking up on them, because they look to be like overseeing the fight, Jacko, Captain Heartmoon, and Oni. Behind them, right in front of the door that you guys just opened, you guys see 3 Drow trying to sneak up on them. 2 with
Hey,
like,
watch your back.
spears, another one with like a black shadowy blade.
I'll shoot the floor next to one of them to give a warning shot as I shout that out.
All right.
But not actually aim to hit them, just shoot the ground near their feet to stop the sneakers.
All right. They look over at you, and well, we're gonna roll into initiative. Here's our map.
Oh god.
There we go.
Nice.
Should be able to see everyone. That T and E, those are just groups, but they just look way smaller because they're abstracted using warfare rules. So that's where they are. It's just not how big they are. All right. Looks like it is this one. Okay. And how far away? It's a distance. Okay. It's as long as it's within 60 feet. This one is going to throw what looks to be like a black, shadowy dagger over at Heartmoon. Over here. Nope. Okay. And then with his action, 5, 10, 15, 20. Gonna move over here and attack this elf here. 26. For 25 points of damage. These dudes look like this.
Ooh.
A weird
Pretty neat.
double pointy stabby staff.
Yeah, not good. Alright, but that is... Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, he can make 3 of them. Okay. He can make 2 more of these. That's not going to do it. And then 1 more. 18. For another 25. This guy gets, like, stabbed by this, like, spear lance thing. And it looks like this shadowy... like these shadowy tendrils kind of like pull something white off of him, like part of his soul, and you see his muscles and his whole body start to atrophy and turn gaunt. And that is it for this one. Imrion, what would you like to do?
Hmm. Alright, looking out the window, I will clutch onto my holy symbol and I'm gonna pull out my Twilight Sanctuary for my action.
Okay.
So I'll activate that, some bright light. Is there any windows like along here closer to Heart Moon?
Yeah, let me go ahead and paint them in real quick. I'll paint them in
Yay, live updates.
a blue. Okay. So there would be one here. Another one here. I meant to do this, but I just forgot about it. And this one back here is the window that you guys look through. So, wait. There's technically one right there, but it's covered up. And there's another one right here. But again, covered up.
Alright.
I would have walked down to there, then I have to come back. I can walk down to there. I think I need your permission to move again.
Yeah, I
No,
just
I
turned it
don't
off.
think
I just realized it.
25 to there.
Alright.
Can I see? Is that Jacko out there? The T?
Yeah, this is Jacko right here.
Oh, okay. Is it like shuttered? Can I speak through it if that makes sense? Would
You can
hear
open up
me?
this one without a problem, and then they'll be able to hear you.
Okay, I'll open it up, I'll look out, and I'll look at Captain Heartmoon,
Okay.
and I'll say, we're on your side. You might not like it, but we're here to help, and the troll's on our side.
Right.
And I will just head 5 feet back that way.
Help us out if you can. And he'll do the same on his initiative.
End of my turn.
All right. Next one up is this guy. This guy looks like so.
Ah, he's the boss.
And, well, what kind of bullshit can he pull? All right. He casts darkness in that area. And then let's see. How far can he move?
$1,000.
Can move forward. And he is going to fire a hand crossbow at the big guy here. Not with that. Oh wait, he has advantage because that thing is currently blind. Okay. Alright. Damage isn't going to be crazy for this one. Okay, so he only failed by 4, so he's only poisoned, right? Let me check. Yep, just poisoned. Yep, that's all that he can do. Alright, these guys. Nope, nothing. So their vanguard is maintained. This one back here, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get him into a flanking position to increase the chances of success here. and going to make an attack. Hit. Perfect. And then, yeah, it's just this. Alright, so you see this one walks behind this spearman, this Drow spearman, this Inquisitor. And as soon as he strikes him, you see like his sword start to like shine brightly with light and cuts into the darkness of this Drow. And how many can he do? He can do 2 of them. No, okay. This one. Is going to attempt to assassinate this one right here. So. 1, no. Good. 2, natural 20.
More.
Yikes. Okay, this guy's already not looking good. That, those temporary hit points definitely helped, but looks like these guys are almost like an honor guard. Okay. And just like that, he is gone. And then, with this one's bonus action, he will throw a spectral dagger at the one across the way. With a natural 2, he will not. Okay. This one. 10, 15, 20, 25. Gonna move over here. Gonna pull a glaive out and try to cut into this one. Nope, because he's poisoned. Alright, this one right here. Gonna back up and launch 2 arrows into this Inquisitor. No. And then the second one. 19. Okay, that'll work. Alright. And almost like the old Dungeons and Dragons cartoon, this arrow lights up and turns bright, or ignites up with a bright white light and deals 18 points of damage. Pretty good. And that is all for him.
Nice.
Captain Heartmoon, 5, 10, 15, 20. Just gonna move out of here. Do 2 of these. 25, 30. Okay. Get some flanking here. Nope. Nope. Okay. He's not doing good. Alright, Ironstar, what would you like to do?
Right. Gonna step here. Pop a shot at this guy real quick.
Absolutely. Dang, you should have cursed him.
Oh, not that guy. That's for Big Bossman.
I mean,
Now, I will continue my move to here. Now, I will use my curse on the Big Bossman.
alright. Slap him with that curse.
Do this. That was. And then that one's myself. And that's also myself. And then my second shot will go on the Bossman.
Alright, perfect. Hot damn!
Oh,
For 16 points of damage. Alright. You blast him, and you see, like, part of the shot, like, land into his shoulder. And some shadow does, like, try to interrupt it, but it just shoots straight through his shoulder, maybe a little bit further into his lung, but he's doing pretty good so far.
Nice. And then. Yeah, I'll just chill where I'm at.
Okay.
Boom, bam.
Alright. This guy is in a bad way. Alright, his pal just died so he doesn't get flanking. Okay. 20. Good. 21. Alright, this guy just wants to take him out. Alright. Attack number 1. Damn. 21 points. And the second attack. Not as powerful, but still pretty hefty. Alright, so you see that this Astral Elf, looking super gaunt, super weak, his shoulders are slouched over just because he can't hold up his arms. Makes a pretty good couple of blows against this Inquisitor. And then poor Jacko. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Going to dash. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And does he have any? Nope. Okay, that's all he can do. He is going to go right there. All right. Let's see if they can diminish him. Nope. So the Vanguard remains. Jacko, perfect. Top of the round. So, bite and 2 claws. Not with a 3. Okay. And then 2 claws. 19 looks like a good one. Good. 14. Okay, so it's just the one. As he attempts to, like, rent this guy apart. Alright, Elf Eaters. Nope. Alright, Vanguard mate continues on. Alright.
Oh, yes, the Stormtroopers fighting the Stormtroopers.
Basically, yeah. They're just pushing up against one another. Alright, so same deal. This guy's gonna try to take this guy out. No, he's getting weaker. He's getting weaker, man. 14. Nope. Getting too weak to lift his sword. Alright, Ironstar, what would you like to do?
Guy needs some help. 7. I'm gonna give him the big pew pew.
Holy crap, dude. This is the combat to roll well. Holy good gravy.
Jesus.
Man.
12.
Second hit.
I'm okay. I was waiting for another natural 20. Alright, for a total of 7. So 19 in total. Pretty good. Alright. So this guy's flanked by 2 people. And then from the side, coming from the door, you're just blasting with bullets. So this guy is surrounded on almost all 4 sides. Not great. He 5, 10, 15 is going to move into the darkness. He's going to provoke an opportunity attack from Heart Moon here. So let's get this did. Nope, not with that roll. Okay. And from here. No, there's a wall in the way. Okay. Damn, this is gonna hurt. Okay. So he's going to make attacks on Raycard here. It's currently in the dark. Okay, it's fine. Okay. For 30. And then one more. 16, that'll do it. For 33. Alright. It looks like this large ogre creature like gets stabbed from the darkness, and he's not looking all that great anymore. Okay. This guy is disappeared inside the darkness. Alright, Heart Moon. Heart Moon, what can you do? Not much. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna try to save his man. Okay. Alright. 4, 15, and 25. Oh, he's not dead yet. He's so close, but he's not dead yet. So, you see Captain Heartmoon. He looks way cooler now, because when you guys saw him, he didn't have his helmet on. Now he's got this helmet on. It looks super silvery and elongated. Very, very neat. Actually, I have a picture of it.
Oh.
Super cool.
Nice.
Oh, very Warframe-esque.
Yeah, it is. But that is it for his round. So, alright. How's the Vanguard doing? Okay. So. Alright, they do not take any casualties. So, next one up is this one. This one is going to fire 2 arrows into this Inquisitor. Okay. Is this enough to take this dude out? Yes, it is. Alright, so there's this one arrow that shoots from, well, on the table, on this man. And you see that this Inquisitor get blasted through the chest, and you see the arrow shoot out of him and continue down the road, but this Inquisitor falls dead right here. And then, can you see him? No, he's gonna have to move. So he's gonna move here and make an attack against this one. This guy's a ace, man. Holy crap. For 9. Too many people in the way. He couldn't really get a good shot in on that one, but he still hit him. Imrion, what would you like to do?
10, 15, 20, 25. Move to the doorway there. And that area to the side is just a circle of darkness here.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what to pull out here. I'll just look at the Drow that's in front of me, and I will use Call of the Void on it.
Alright.
On the Drow Inquisitor.
It succeeded.
Oh, that is a massive save. Oh well, you live and you learn.
Yep.
I will activate my Steps of Night as my bonus action, so I'm just gonna
Trap card.
for now. Yeah. So now I just have a flight speed. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Nice, maximum. Alright, him. He's going to turn around and strike into Jacko. 30. Oh, he shouldn't have the flanking bonus. Still, 28.
I think that misses Jacko's 29 AC.
Right.
That he obviously has.
And then 21. And then 15. All 3 of them hit. So 1, 2, 3. Jacko's not looking good. God damn, that's a lot.
That's a lot of damage.
Alright, ray card.
Jacko needs some flex tape.
Um, so he backs up. Okay. Yeah. So, gotta remove that. There you go. Alright, you see this guy step back and stick his hand out, and a bunch of like frosty cold just starts shooting out of his hand. And you hear somebody yell out from inside the darkness, but that is all.
The darkness does not fade.
Alright.
Hey, Jacko's first again.
He is actually not first. Because I have one of them hidden. It's the other drow in here. Okay. So you see from the darkness a blade fire out and try to strike Jekko. Not with a 3. And then 2 come for Rayguard here. Yeah. And no. Okay, so just 1. Still fucking hurt, but that temporary hit points helped out a bunch. Alright. And now it's Jacko. Okay, Jacko is struggling here, so going to bite, yes, and 2 claws. 17, yes, and 21, yes. Every single one hit.
Ooh.
For a total of 33 points of damage. He just starts rending into this drow, but this drow is holding its own. Alright, this one, this guy's not doing good at all. He kind of drops his sword and pulls out his bow. Backs up. And launches 2 arrows at the Inquisitor. Nope.
Well, we know between the two of them which one went to archery practice.
Well, this guy's also the one that's all, like, fucked up because of the product damage. Alright. Ooh, back to him. Alright, you guys watch him disappear. Alright, Imrion, what would you like to do?
Just looking. Alright, let's try my other cantrip against this Drow Inquisitor. See if that's any better. I'll use my Solar Flare against him. I'll probably still do really well.
You failed.
Oh no, there we go. Okay, 2d8 radiant. Only 6.
Alright, still 6 points.
I will float out and I'll float up 10 feet around there. Actually, let's make it 15. That way, because he has like a lance, right?
Yes.
Looking thing, the drow. Yeah, I'll float 15 feet up and hope he doesn't touch me.
Okay.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. Nope. Alright. This one. It's gonna try to take out this troll once and for all. 20. Alright. Alright. You guys see as the Drow stabs into Jacko a couple more times, and he falls to the ground. And he is currently unconscious. And he's going to move here. Make an attack against the commander. Yeah. For 22. And with a bonus action, he's going to throw a spectral dagger up at Imrion.
Yeah.
Maybe not. No. Okay. You're more of an afterthought. That's not what they're here for. Alright.
Why? He's an elf. How would they know?
Because you're not dressed the same.
Alright. And I'm here now.
Okay, so you, like...
I use
Starlight
my
step.
Starlight Step as my bonus action and jump there.
Alright,
Are
perfect.
there any invisible mans not in the darkness and any mans in the darkness within 10 feet of me?
Yes. That is where he
And then
is.
the big guy is not within 10 feet?
No.
Okay. He just chilling somewhere. So I'll blink there and kinda like make it seem for a second like, oh, I obviously don't. I'm just over here next to this darkness. I'm looking like off in this direction. I obviously don't see him. And then just like kinda out of the side of my eye, just point my gun towards him and blap blap.
Okay. I'll say that you have advantage because he doesn't know that you have blind sight, so he's focused on other things. Especially since he's in complete darkness and he wouldn't fucking know that you're there. Especially jumping over there.
so.
26.
I'm assuming just for the first hit though, not for both. After the first hit, he'd kind of
Yeah,
where,
just
or
be
is it
the first
advantage for
one.
both? Alright, so first one hits. For a little
10
pittance.
points.
And then second one coming in.
Or 22.
For another 13.
Alright, he's starting to look pretty bad. You've blown a bunch of holes into him. Raycard has frozen him a little bit. But he is still alive and he's still kicking, and now he knows that you know that he knows where you are.
And then I'm gonna
I
go
think
one,
that's in Texas, right?
2. Yeah, I know that you know that I know that you know what I want you to think that I know that you know that I know. And then I will step back to there. And actually, I'll step to keep between both of them.
Oh,
Yeah, that's where he is. You were just 15 feet away.
Well, I was mainly trying to get between the two baddies.
Yeah.
And then I will end my turn.
Alright, let's see. Nope. Okay, so his turn. What does he get? He gets 2. And he does not have flanking anymore. So he's gonna try to his best to strike down this Inquisitor. Nope to the first one. Nope to the second one. And this one, longbow. Same old, same old. This guy's the sharp. Oh, well, spoke too soon. Okay. And 2. Okay, second one got him though. For 15 points. Not bad. Okay, he doesn't see him. Yeah, he's tired of you, so he's gonna throw a short sword at you. You cannot see him, so he has advantage on this one. Where is it? There it is. No. Okay. And then 2 at Heart Moon.
Oh, he's eating far.
Although he can't roll where the damn... There he goes. Okay. $29. He just keeps throwing these, like, swords made out of shadow at people from the darkness. Alright, that's all he's gonna do. Imrion.
I will come here. I'll land on the other side of Captain Halfmoon. Actually, no, I should help our friend more. Bonus action, I will heal Jacko with a healing word.
Okay. It looks like he's just unconscious. He's not dead. Just asleep.
Yeah, I'll still get him up.
Alright.
Yeah, but see, now he'll get a turn and can punch that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Where is healing word? There it is.
Now we're thinking with portals.
Alright, so that's 7 healing to Jacko.
Yep.
And I will just use another solar flare against this one.
Success. Not by much.
Damn it. 6. I will move to the left 1 space, but he can still flank. And I am doing.
Alright. You see Breakcard become visible, and the darkness drops.
Oh. Does he like wave his hand or anything?
Yeah. Alright, so that was an action. That's it. Alright, this one back here. Mr. Longshot going after the Inquisitor once again. Not with a 6, he's not. Let's try this again. 18, he will. 4 and 18 points of damage from his longbow. Pretty good so far. Alright. Ironstar, you see this Drow as clear as day. And you see that he's slowly forming up another Shadow Blade.
Oh, that makes things a bit easier for me then. And hit him with the blat.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Second verse, same as the first.
Nice. Heck yeah, 31 points of damage in total. Alright. So you take your pistol and you just start blowing more holes in this guy after the darkness completely evaporates. And he's looking at you and he seems less focused on the captain and more focused on, I'm gonna get you. Alright, you see more of his wounds start to heal up. He stands up, eating up half his movement.
Time to square dance with a real cowboy.
And then same deal as before. Bite. 2 claws. He's feeling a little weak. That's all it is, yeah.
Does he have the flanking bonus?
He would have the flanking bonus. Let me check something. Okay, only the bite would have hit.
Right.
For 7 points. Not bad. Alright, let's try this again. Nope. Alright, moving on. Inquisitor. Alright, well, that makes things pretty easy. Basically takes his, like, spear and starts, like, gracefully trying to attack all of you in range of him. So,
Oh, he just spins.
Basically.
Oh, Beyblade.
So, like, on the Heart Moon, yep. On Imrion, damn. And on Jacko. Yep. Alright.
Beyblade worked!
So, on
No.
Heart Moon, 18. On Imrion, 21. You're good on your concentration. 44. I think that's wrong, but you rolled an 18. So I'm
What
not
do you
worried about
mean he doesn't have a plus 26 to his concentration? What do you mean?
Why the frick is it a plus 20, bro?
I think it's stacking over and over and over again on something. It's whatever. You rolled an 18. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, according to the combat tracker, I have 4 paladin auras on me. So yeah.
Why?
I have no
I
idea.
don't
man.
know.
Everyone else has the one.
I'm just that much better, alright?
I deserve.
Look, it just means I consider you 4 times the friend of everyone else. See, it's all allies, so I consider you 4 times an ally. That's how we break the system.
There we go. That was pretty funny.
Or maybe you like moved in and out of it too often, and it didn't like
Update.
do
right?
the
leave it?
undo.
Yeah.
So it was just like,
Oh,
Whee!
it was an almost a natural 20. All right, those 2 shots go and keep going because he missed both of them. All right. Looks like the captain's looking a little weaker, but he's still got a lot of fight left in him. So he's going to make another attack. Let me go ahead and add an extra 2 right there. Both of them hit. Okay. For 20, that's good. And then
Come on.
another 18. Alright. This guy does not look good. With the 2 strikes coming down from Heart Moon, he's looking pretty rough, but he is still alive. Yeah. Okay. And then... Okay. Alright. Our bowman back here. See if he can take one of these guys out. 15, not with that. One more strike. Nope. Alright, this guy is going to throw 2 blades at Ironstar and 1 blade at Raycard. So, first blade. 25.
it will hit.
For 23. And then the other one. Ooh. Yeah, he really didn't fucking like you doing that shit. For 55. Exceeded by 15. Let's see. It's not equal to your hit point maximum. Alright, so you just kapoof, fall. And then this one. This guy's out for blood. Alright. 32. Raycard's not looking all that great either. Imrion, what would you like to do?
So I just watched him go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got stabbed
Watched
in
me
the
get
chest
hit by
with
the
one, he
fake
shattered
out.
him.
He like threw the first one, and I took it like a champ, but then he secretly threw the second one directly behind it, and it hit me in a critical spot. And I was
Yeah,
like,
it's rough,
ugh,
man.
and blood splattered out, and it's like, as it fall to the ground.
Alright, I'm gonna be an annoying astral elf. I'm gonna starry step to there, so 15 feet across.
Okay.
I will lean down and I will cast Cure wounds at level 4.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Got my
Imagine
max
having
spell
spells
for
that
this.
go above level 2. Wow!
And I will roll the extra 3d8.
Sounds good. All eights,
Times
man.
3. I'm sure you can drag this onto him, yeah? 15?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see, where is he?
Before you drag it onto me and it deals 15 damage to me.
Well, either that or you just heal up 15 yourself. So.
There we go.
Good. Someone did it. It worked.
Okay. I will. No, I'll stay there.
Okay. Jacko has more of his wounds heal up.
Oh yeah, troll.
Yep. Why they're so popular as mercenaries. Hell yeah. 4. It's enough to kill him. Alright, so you see Jacko come down with his like jaws and bite the head of this drow and rip it off. And this one is gone. And he goes 5, 10, 15, 20. And starts with 2 claws on this one. Ha ha. Nice.
Oh!
So 16 plus 10, 26 points of damage in total.
Jesus.
As Jacko just starts getting really, really mad. Oh, don't look, these things! And bites the fucking head off of one and starts rending into the other. Ironstar.
Alright, I'm gonna use half my movement doing the like lean back and kick up, jump on my feet. Get up and be like, I'll be damned. This lad does know how to square dance. And then the party's over. And I'm gonna go for the blaps. What?
Oh, it has you on prone. Give me a second. Let me get rid
Oh.
of it. Alright, go for it again. Sorry, I should have taken that off as soon as you said it. Hell yeah. For 12. This guy, you blow out his knee with one bullet, and looks to be at your mercy. Alright, how do you want to do this against this guy? 'Cause he's got nothing.
I'm gonna hit him with the first shot to get him down. I'm gonna move in, just because this is just cinematics. And then I'm gonna be like, you picked the wrong day to pick a fight. Sometimes luck isn't always on your side. And boom, straight through the forehead.
Yep, straight up a Walter White move, man. And then you just see him fucking collapse.
And then I'll go over to Imrion and hold up a high five.
Lamely to it, I guess.
Alright. He'll slap. Thanks for the assist. Now I'll go deal with their men.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go use one lay on hand on one of their guys that got knocked the hell out.
Okay. Well, one of them is dead. Nothing you could do about it. The other one, the one that's really, really gaunt, is still alive.
Is there anything so I can't heal that one?
Oh, this
One that
guy.
went down.
Oh, the one that went down? He's dead. He's fucking
Oh,
gone.
he's dead? Alright.
Yeah.
Then never mind, I don't do that part. I thought I could get him up by healing him.
As for the rest of the drag, you see him starting to fall back. Look, and they start calling out words in their language.
Underdark?
So it. Okay.
Question mark. And then as they're like running away, I'll just look to Raycard and be like, are we chasing them or are we letting them scatter?
Leave them alone. There's nothing we can do. They're gonna retreat back to the hollow.
Alrighty.
I'll walk up to Hot Moon.
Doing okay, big guy?
We're out of combat, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll just say, I can bring your comrade back, but I need a diamond if you have one.
No, we're too broke. Uh, ever since we got here, we haven't been able to afford much except food, and by the grace of Raykar, we've been able to hide.
Hmm.
At this point, you guys start to see a bunch of wasps come from, like, the fallen buildings and some of the structures that have been abandoned, and then just start following the Drow.
A pretty crappy security system if they got this far before things kicked off.
They come from the Hollow. So some of these buildings reach down into the Hollow. They usually collapse the tunnels.
So much like this one here that y'all showed us.
Right. What do you want?
Is this Heart Moon?
Mm-hmm. And he starts going
Honestly,
inside.
I'd like to know that as well. Kind of answered my main question, and so is everyone else. Doesn't seem like we're getting out of here anytime soon.
See Jacko go over here, sits back down, and his wounds start to seal up like Wolverine, and doesn't take too long before he's at max again.
Oh, well, I'll be damned. Guess you're doing fine then, big guy.
That's why they hired me.
Oh, damn, wish I could do that. As I hobble my half-health ass into the establishment from getting
Before I go
shit
in,
stabbed out of me.
I'm gonna cast this on myself. Ooh, what's that message? Is that the Drow?
That's what the Drow said. If anybody was able to like understand it, they would have been able to translate it.
I'm gonna put detect magic on myself and just look through their corpse. See if they got
loot.
All right, let me check something.
I was so injured I forgot about loot.
All right. So they have there's a hand crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta check something here.
Also, as I walk in and I start to holster my gun, Ranger will finally look at it and be like, well, "Hot damn,
Okay, that's nothing.
Della got a makeover. Wonder how that happened." Because now my gun has black iron in it. Because I finally finished my 24 hours and got my thing that my character didn't know he was doing. And that's why it shot so good. Now I've got a pretty gun.
All right, there are a total of 2 black lances.
I'll take those. They look
And
neat.
2 breastplates.
Ooh.
And
Wait, no.
in total,
that breastplate?
28 gold pieces.
Ooh. And nothing has an aura?
The lances have an aura, but they are slowly fading.
Okay. I'll just hold on to those.
Oh no, a breastplate's medium. It sounds so strong, but it's medium armor.
Is it better than what I have? I don't know. That's right. I will come inside. I'll follow Ironstar and I'll take Jacko on the way, who is just resting, I assume.
Yeah. You see that some of the men that start coming back start putting out the fire. And it looks like it just burned down like one of the tables. Because this place is mostly stone, there's not a whole lot for anything to like actually catch fire. So it's just the table that actually looked to be real. And you see Heart Moon sit down and grab himself a drink.
Well, now that that's over, Imrion, what next? Haven't really gotten any closer to finding a way out of here, so anything else we need from him?
Sorry, it's just the smoke. How did yous end up here exactly?
Well,
In limbo?
we were on a star moth by Glyph, and when the sphere broke, we were told to retreat back to the gate. And on our way there, we passed through a color pool, a jet black color pool, and it spat us out here, outside of here, and we passed through, had our ship invaded, and well, we haven't gotten it back since, but we were allowed to leave.
Do I know what a color pool is?
You can roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, damn it. Alright, Arcana. I'll guidance myself too. Let's see if I can. 13.
So, color pools can allow people to go to different planes, but they tend to be rather rare, and normally they are stationary, so you got to be looking for them, and especially in the great expanse of wild space, you really got to be looking for them. But
And Glyph is the Mind Flayer planet, correct?
yes,
Okay. I did hear that the Imperium was fighting Glyph again. I didn't know if that was a rumor, though.
It was our last desperate struggle to figure out what was going on with the crystal sphere, but as soon as it broke, it was too late. The only thing we had left to do was to go back to the Astral Dominion and regroup from there, but we didn't make it.
Well,
How did you get here?
I don't know, I was
same
asleep.
as you? A freak portal, I guess? I thought the phlogiston was gonna consume us. It hurt like hell. It really fucking burned. And then we woke up here, so I guess it's similarly weird
Yeah.
to end up in limbo.
Yeah, we walked into quite the tense town, too. Shaig and Diak and Lord Amber are just going at it.
Do you know much about either of them, especially Shai?
Some. I know that Shaig is up in the Riven Isles. We've been asked to go and talk to him, but we were told that if we were to affiliate with any of those congregant fellows, we would be accomplices. So we haven't gone up there. I don't know about the elf eaters.
But you're also in a tight position where neutrality might get you killed. I don't know.
Yeah. It's not a good place for us to be in. But if we choose one path, we're screwing ourselves on another. Right now, Lord Amber looks to be the best bet, but I don't trust him too much either.
Lord who? Amber.
Amber, yeah. A couple weeks ago, he stepped by with a note for the rest of us. So when things got too tense, which he knew that they would be, just judging by the content of the letter that he gave us, we can go up to his manor and see about a contract. But from what I hear about him, it's up in Terminal Way, but from what I hear about him, he's not the flexible, kind sort. Like, he owns most of the businesses and most of the slaves in town. And most of the food, ever since Ivan cut off planar travel. And Diak couldn't import any more food, so he's got the monopoly on that. There. And you see that he, like, reaches into, like, a pouch and pulls out a letter and sticks it on the bar. That's the letter, if you want to take a look at it. I'm a little skeptical about it, but it's looking like we're going to have to go there sooner rather than later.
I'll read it.
Alright.
Is it just standard?
Alright. Did that pop up for you?
Seems like one of them pick your poison scenarios, so.
I run a business. Are they human? Are they elf? Have you met them?
I have not met them yet. But just what I'm hearing about him doesn't sound good. Like he's been... Like Lord Amber is what he's usually known by. I've heard him just be called Deacon. But the one that really... It's really making me doubt that I should go see him, but I have little choices. He's known as the Debt Maker. So, I don't think it's a good idea to go and make a debt, because I'm sure that's what that contract is.
Well, if he's supposedly pre-warned about things getting hairy and they just so happen to, how do you know he's not the one that sent the others here? Try and strong-arm you into going his way.
Well, from what I know about him, he's not the strong-arming kind of sort.
Well, that's why he would pay other people to do the strong-arming for him.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's worth talking to him about that. Anyway.
Can we still use that room for board? Couldn't hurt to have more people here, right?
If you're willing to stay here, sure. Can't
Either
guarantee
that or pay
anything.
a lot of money to stay in town.
Yeah, food and lodging is getting more and more expensive as the tension rises between Diak and Shaik. He's trying to make sure that they're starved, so he's trying to hike up the prices, but Lord Amber's trying to resist it, which is causing tension between them. It's a thing. And I really don't want to be caught in the middle of it.
We have 3 other companions, one of which is an astral elf. That's not an issue, is it?
Can't say it is.
And 2 not Drow. So,
well, if you are willing to come here and deal with what might be another attack at some point, I don't imagine Raykar would have a problem with you staying here.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, even if we're not with you, I think the Elf Eaters will still target us.
Maybe. They don't know who you guys are.
Well, they don't like elves,
when walking
right?
through town, one of them, I'm assuming, didn't exactly seem like the talking type when I tried to speak.
No,
they probably don't like us anyway.
I don't know what to do. We can't leave. We can't run. And fighting is just going to dwindle our numbers.
So it's starting to seem like you're in the same situation as us.
Yeah, we're trying to leave here eventually, I think. I kind of just look at Ironstar.
I mean, Ideally, but literally every person we've talked to has pretty much said that's not possible. And anyone that thinks that it might be alluded to a certain eyeball not exactly wanting us to be able to leave, so even if there was a way, I doubt it'd be simple.
Right. Well, if I left, I'd be vulnerable and my men would be without a captain. And with us being spread so thin already, I don't think it's a good idea for me to leave. Unless all of us are leaving. From what I hear, Lord Deacon's the one that stayed here the longest. He's been here as long as anybody else can remember.
The debt maker. Okay.
So, from what I know, you can always refuse his contract, and that's whatever you want it to be, but I doubt he's going to be one of those few that are going to deny information. After all, he has all of his orphans here that act as his spies and thieves around town.
Yeah, I think they were watching us when we came in.
Well, makes sense. Yeah, the way that, from what I understand, the way his business works is when somebody starts to go under, like they can't afford the cost of living, which is getting higher and higher inside Daicho, the people start to write into his contract. Because instead of dying from all the exposure out here and all the threats, they go someplace else where they can make food. And they are fed and they're paid and they... As far as I know, they're at peace doing what they're doing. Because they also serve as the merchants. They say that it's great where they are whenever we ask him about where the food comes from. So... you can go and talk to him. But those parents... how do I put this? Aiden's not a big fan of the slavery thing, but he's a very big fan of contracts. So, he doesn't think children are allowed to engage in contracts, so they become orphans while their parents go and do whatever they need to do. And they're the ones you see on the street. It's pretty despicable, if you ask me.
Well,
It is kind of fucked up.
you actually might be interested in something that we found. I'm gonna pull out the log from the harbor. So I put that in my inventory. It's a Imperium Captain's journal from Capri.
Is that the one we found in the sunken ship?
Yeah.
Yep.
When did you get this thing?
Did he say when?
Yeah.
Just before we came here.
So 3 weeks ago?
I remember
Time's
this
gone
guy.
weird. You do?
Yeah. He and I were in the same company back when we were both cadets.
I will warn you, it's not an easy read.
Yeah. I don't remember what happened to his daughter, though. I think they might have sent her back to the Astral Dominion in the Astral Sea.
I hope so.
Well,
I don't know. I don't remember.
I mean, hoping for that in the current situation isn't exactly a good thing either.
Well,
Currently
first
it's in
things...
an astral sea.
Yeah, that's the only Astral Dominion right now that I know of that's sympathetic to Astral Elves. You would have to get there somehow, though, but Aiden's cut off all travel.
So I assume I might know it's its own space, yeah? The Astral Dominion?
Yeah, it mirrors Wild Space, but instead of the phlogiston, it's just the Astral. So, there's spaces what we, in wild space, how do I put this? In the material plane, they would just be crystal spheres. In the astral plane, they're called astral dominions. And that's where the astral elves are, but they can't grow food or they can't make anything. So they go to the material plane, or at least they did. And the Githyanki are also found there. And they have their own astral dominion. But it's a little dangerous to go there.
And I assume that's where the capital, the heart of the Imperium is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just nothing grows old there. It's a strange place of stasis where people don't age, food doesn't grow there, but time for the person kind of remains the same. It's just nothing entropies. So you got 3 companions. What are they doing? And why didn't they join you guys? The further out you get from Iden, the less civilized it gets.
Well, then they're in a civilized place because they went to the library to read some books.
Alright.
I'm not really the reading type, so I left them up to the more bookish people.
Yeah, I don't even know what I would research. Because everything that's relevant is here in the city. So, I don't have any idea what I would be reading in there.
I'll
Sure
use
as
my
hell would be
masquerade
romance
shadow.
novels.
And I'll produce some images of them on my hand. Just to show the captain and some elves, in case they come in.
Alright then. Well, what are you guys trying to do here? Right now we're just trying to survive until this whole thing blows over.
I mean, we're pretty much in the same boat. Originally just looking for information and possibly a way out, but like I said, dead end after dead end after dead end, so now we're basically where you're at, just trying to get by and piss off as little people as possible.
Well,
Maybe
good
get our
luck.
shit back eventually, but
Just
I don't think
us
that's going to
being
do us
here.
any good, considering if we leave this place, and then he'll gesture to his copper arm, more shit like this will probably happen, or worse.
Right. Well, just us being here is insulting the Drow here. These Drow too aren't worshipping Lolth. One of our, well, we used to have a cleric. Now he's kind of had a crisis of faith, but we know that Coralon died when the crystal sphere broke. Coralon,
Right.
yeah, Coralon is god of the elves. We had a few others who had faith, and they know that their gods died too. So, if their gods died, it stands to reason that the Drow's gods died too. But they have something else. They're worshiping something else. So, whatever it is, it ain't Lolth.
Well, I don't plan on asking him about it.
Yeah, I don't plan on
Now
asking
he'll
him
point
about
to
it
the
either.
hole in his, where he's bleeding from, and be like, I don't think they'd be really willing to talk about it, so I'll just leave them to whatever it is they're doing.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't come by knocking at my door, then
Well,
I'm trying to stay away from them.
then this is the wrong place for you guys to be. We're not garnering any sympathy from anybody else in town, and we don't have a whole lot of gold to pay for any other places in town, so this is what we got. So, once we're out of money, it's either that we live on the streets or we go and talk to Amber.
So you said you had a cleric.
Yeah, I
Or you
did
still-
once. he doesn't have his powers anymore. He can't heal anybody. He just nothing's happening for him. He doesn't get any answers from Coralon or any of his angels. At least that's what he tells me anyway.
Maybe they need to turn to other means, but that's for them.
Maybe, but when you've been worshipping one god all your life, it's kind of tough to immediately abandon it, especially if your faith is strong in that person. And it's been strong, it's just unfortunate events have removed them from the board.
Do you need any more Ironstar, looking at his wounds?
No, I'll be fine.
Okay.
You guys end up coming up with a plan to get out of here sooner. Come and talk to us, because we'd like to get out of here sooner rather than later.
Sure thing.
Well,
I mean, we're probably going to keep asking, probably going to keep getting the same answer, but hey, who knows? Maybe eventually someone will be like, there's a secret back door, you can walk out and get out scot-free. It's like, maybe miracles do exist.
I hope
says
so.
Semi-sarcastically.
Because if not, we're not going to last long.
Well, if you ain't got anything else, Imrion, I think we probably need to head back and get the others. At least see if they've learned anything.
I told them we'd meet here, and I can't really contact them again. So.
Well, then I guess we're waiting here.
Yeah, I could use a breather anyway.
Alright. Well, Raycard's a pretty good bartender, so he'll have... I mean, there's water, since it's always raining in Daicho, but he's got a few ales and some expensive stuff that we can't afford, so...
Is he still wounded, Raycard?
No, he is healed.
Oh, so like Jacko, or...
Like Jacko, yeah. And you see that he resumes his form back into that elf that you saw when you guys walked in.
Ironstar will head out the door real quick and be like, hey, Jacko.
Yeah, what do you need?
Apparently we're going to be waiting here for our friends to catch up, so you going to hang around, or are you going to head back to your boss?
Yeah, I can hang around, but just, if you hear rumbling, don't come outside, because the cadaver collectors are going to be here and to pick up the bodies soon.
Oh, those big spiky things?
Yeah.
I'll come out. Do you want one of these, Jacko? And I'm gonna hold one of the death lances. I'm like, maybe it's a fancy fork?
I could take it, sure, yeah.
Ranger takes a step in and just looks to Raycard and points out the giant troll and just be like, is it okay if our friend comes in and rests as well?
As long as he doesn't knock over my furniture. I know it's kind of disheveled right now after the attack, but please don't let it start destroying my place.
I mean, he seems pretty lax to me.
Then it's fine.
He gets rowdy when people start fighting. Hey, Jacko, ignore the sign. You can come in.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Made me nervous being out here.
Can you read the sign, Jacko? I'm just gonna ask.
Fucking racist, man.
Yeah. Kinda.
Oh, okay.
I know what elf says.
Oh. That's pretty good. And I'll walk in with him.
Right. Well, he takes up the fork. And he kind of starts like swinging it around and like stabbing at the wall lightly.
Is it just... So it's smaller for him, obviously.
Yeah, for him it looks like a spear.
Okay.
Toothpick.
Yeah.
Holds it with two fingers.
All right, and with that, we shall end our session here.
Alrighty. Nice and quick.
Yep, not
And
bad.
I only almost died.
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
And the funny thing was, I was sitting here like, look, he does a lot of damage. As long as I don't get crit, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then the turn after I thought that, it was like, oh, well then.
Yeah, you can do.
I also had the +2 AC against him because he was throwing stuff. So my AC against him was 21. He just happened to roll high and then crit me.
Yeah, he did 55 damage.
Yeah, the Shadow Blade dealt 76 plus 5. Which, like,
Yep.
I think it's like what is the average of that? 3.5 times 7. Let's see.
Well, 76 is
like
Is that
26
full
or something?
health? He would have got me to 1.
Yeah,
That's how much damage he did.
he's supposed to be fought with like the rest of your party. But you guys had some friends with you, so it helped to distribute the damage a little bit more, because he just, more than anything, he was just trying to go after the captain, right? But when fucking Ironstar just started blasting him full of holes, he was like, okay, this guy has to go.
I had to show off my fancy new gun with my charisma modifier. I can finally hit things. Stella's so strong now. And then I'm just going to preemptively do this. And target myself, right?
Friend.
You're gonna touch yourself like 20 times.
Well, for those who were watching, I hope you guys enjoyed this like 9.5 episode, and we'll see you guys next week for the continuation of this campaign. So, bye-bye. And then